Welcome. Let me go get the speaker. Why y'all come on up in here? Oh, oh, Parents. Oh, Lord, I'm connected to the Bluetooth on my phone. I'm trying to figure out like why do I hear myself? Oh, okay, let's go now. Hey Marissa, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got an amazing story today. Um, it is crazy. We're gonna wait and see if a few more people come in here and we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's Monday. I know everybody got something to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get myself one out the way. Thanks for the 4 thumbs up. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Marissa, what you got going on today? My girl most hated, baby. What's up, honey? What is happening? Marissa said nothing, and me too is a nothing. Most hated, thank you for coming over, baby. We're ready to do this commentary. I don't know have anybody heard of the Urban Brothers. But honey, this story right here is a time in the land. I'm trying to give a few more people to come in. So when we start the video, we don't have to keep on doing it over and over and over and over. So we're gonna wait a few more seconds. I done shared myself out. And if anybody is able to share, if anybody is able to share the video out, please do so we can go ahead and get started. It's the Irvin Brothers. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start talking about it before. Okay, so y'all, I don't even want to say imagine. Well, first of all, everybody that's in the bushes too. I hope y'all having an amazing day. What's up, Young? Young, you was with me 3 o'clock in the morning, Young. Hey, Young is a soldier. Even though in the UK he said it was 7:47 in the morning when it was 3 o'clock here. So Young, he was definitely up. But anyway, welcome, Young, welcome. So I don't want to say y'all imagine if it was y'all. We don't want to put that type of spirit on ourselves. But it's these two brothers. And I don't know, this story have hit worldwide, but it hit TikTok 4 days ago. And I've been wanting to do it, but there's been a lot going on out here on these YouTube streets. And I really wanted to wait until like the smoke kind of clear up here on these streets. I could put this story out so people can know. Y'all know I do these stories. They be crazy stories. This is definitely one of the crazy ones too. Except the girl that was pregnant that got HIV from her husband, and then her father was speaking for her husband. That was crazy, but this is crazy too. So, it's this family they call the Irvin Brothers. I think I'm saying that right. The Irvin Brothers. Um, it's an older brother and it's a younger brother. Um, they tried to unalive their parents. The 911 call is very chilling. That the mother is on the phone with the 911 people, explaining to them, the 911 people, how her sons is downstairs torturing their father, and she got away, and their brothers and sisters, and she got away. Yes, almost said it. Yes. And the mother ran away and she got upstairs. She made it upstairs to her room. So I'm watching this video, y'all, and I'm like, oh my God, it's intruders in her house. I never heard that it was the sons. Y'all, it was her sons that she was on the 911 call about. Y'all, this story is extremely crazy. But I'm going to give you some water, get somebody else a chance to get in here. We got 5 right now. But I'm going to give you something to drink, and I'm right back. Hey. All right. I'm mad because I ain't want to get no ice. I've been gone a long time. I got to break it up and all of that other stuff. Okay, so yeah, so y'all, I want y'all to listen to this. It is terrible. My heart goes out. But the most part about this story, that's the craziest part to me, is the response from the parents. How the parents responded to this. So I'm gonna tell y'all what my opinion is after y'all hear the story, because this is really, really crazy. And I want to know, we don't usually know things until we are in that situation. So I know what I think I would do, but I want to know what the parents. My speaker just went out. I'm putting my speaker up, but I want to know what y'all think that y'all would have did too. Let me hook the speaker back up because I really want y'all to hear this really, really clear. And I didn't have my Y'all should see my speaker. It got eyelashes connected to it. What the hell? Like, why is my eyelashes connected to it? But let me put the speaker up here, y'all. But it is so, so terrible. It is terrible. If y'all want to watch more of it, y'all can just, I tagged the name in the chat. I found it on TikTok. Hey, Coffee Girl. Just speaking, but we'll catch. Yes, Coffee. Make sure you catch the replay on this, because this right here is crazy. And thank you for coming by, baby. So y'all, I'm gonna cut this speaker back on. Come on now, here. My girl said, okay. What in the world? Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I stay with a technical difficulty. That's when it's live. When you live, you can't control nothing. Come on now. Oh my God. What did I do? Okay. Let's go to this. Okay, let me cut the Bluetooth on. That's the problem. Cut it on. Connected, not connected. Y'all, this story is going to trip y'all out. 7 people in here, y'all. Please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't. Thank you so much. I just don't know why it's not doing it, but we're gonna go on and see. All right, y'all, here we go.
A mother pleading for help, claiming her own sons are trying to kill her and her husband.
And they headed upstairs now.
Yvonne Irvin calling 911 while hiding in her bedroom in this home in an upscale Atlanta suburb. A family neighbors describe as perfectly normal.
Their names are Chris and Cameron Irvin, 17 and 22 years old.
She says her sons have a shotgun, and her husband Zachary is trying to distract them in the garage.
How did they try and kill you, ma'am? They're trying to strangle us and shoot us, and they put Xanax in our food. I guess they assume they want the insurance money.
Police arrive minutes later, finding Zachary in the garage, stabbed and covered in blood. Yvonne lying next to her bed, badly beaten. Cameron telling officers, "I just tried to kill my parents." Who does that? Both boys booked into the county jail, charged with aggravated assault.
Well, they're also charged with arson. David, when police arrived, they smelled gas, found a line that had been tampered with, and they suspect the brothers were planning to blow up the house.
Let's find the other video with.
We know the Ohio police.
With the 911 call.
This the shit I go through.
Wait a minute, y'all.
We know the Ohio police officer who unleashed a police dog on an unarmed black man is on paid leave.
We done lost it. Ain't that something?
Davila, a bus monitor, sat in front with her earbuds in.
Always some technical difficulties over here. But anyway, I got to find it. But what happened was, y'all, her sons, I'm gonna be finding it while I'm talking. Her 2 sons, 22 and 17 years old. Okay, 22 and 17 years old. They lived in the house with them. They took and put Xanax in their parents' food. Made the parents very sleepy. They did not understand why they were sleepy. They did not understand why they was falling asleep like they was. Wait. The parents did not understand why they was falling asleep. The sons took their guns, attacked them, attacked the father, attacked the other two children, and had them held in the garage. Had them held in the garage by gunpoint and knife. The mother ran up the steps and ran in the room. The mother ran in the room to get away. She dialed 911. Trying to find the other interview. So she dialed 911 and got the people on the phone, and she began to tell them that her two sons was trying to unalive her and her husband and her siblings. And it was a very chilling call. I'm about to let y'all listen to this call. There's so many of them. Everybody has recorded these things. It's just a lot of them. Like, what in the world? This is the brother right here I'm about to show y'all. This is one of the brothers. Hold on. Give me a second. This is one of the brothers.
Turned on the gas and left their parents for dead. Cops say the boys then waited out front for the house to explode. When it didn't, they rushed inside and went on the attack.
I don't know why they've done this. I really don't. I guess they assume they want the insurance money. I'm not sure.
Yvonne managed to escape the brutal assault, running upstairs to the safety of her bedroom, where she called police.
I just heard them say, "Where did Mom go?" And they headed upstairs now.
You can hear Yvonne screaming in fear for her life, while downstairs, the boy's father, Zachary, had just barely managed to fight off his sons after they stabbed him. These graphic crime scene photos shown recently in court reveal where a bloodied Zachary then ran into the garage and began honking his horn with the hopes neighbors would hear.
We didn't hear any of that. We just felt that, maybe we could have done something to help.
Cops arrived soon after, stopping the boys before they could finish their deadly plan.
I've seen cases where children plot or try to kill their parents. I've seen cases where children try and burn down the house that their parents live in. But I've never seen sort of the combination of events that we have here.
After the arrest, the youngest brother made this stunning confession to the police.
Cameron said that he had been planning this. Why would I do that? And he said, I just tried to kill my parents. Who does that?
Christopher and Cameron were both charged with aggravated assault and arson as opposed to attempted murder because, unbelievably, in the state of Georgia, aggravated assault, defined as assault with the intent to murder, carries a higher maximum sentence. Though the DA had originally theorized the motive could have been anything from a strict upbringing to life insurance, as Yvonne had speculated on that 911 call. At trial, prosecutors had trouble pinning down an exact reason for the crime, but then they didn't have to. In a surprise to many, both Cameron and Christopher pled guilty to all charges. The state asked for a stiff sentence of 50 years behind bars, but then a surprise plea for leniency from the very people the boys tried to kill.
But I don't see myself as a victim. I'm a father first.
Both Yvonne and Zachary take the stand to say they forgive their boys and to ask for a reduced sentence of 10 years.
Okay. So what happened was, it was just a terrible, my little technical difficulty. She said that shit's scary as fuck. Yes, it is. Wow. So listen, they tried to go in there to kill their parents for the insurance money. One of the sons said that he's been planning this since he was 11 years old, y'all. They put Xanax in their food. They put Xanax in their food. Okay? The parents didn't understand why they was falling asleep. As they was falling asleep, y'all, that's when the sons began to jump on them. The mother ran upstairs and hid. She on the phone with the 911 people saying, my husband is down there. Hurry up and please come. Y'all hurry up, please. My son's got my husband in the garage. And I said, her sons? I said, what in the hell is going on here? So the sons and the 911 lady tells this lady to lock your door. She talking about lock the door? Okay, lock the door. Wait a minute, you didn't know to lock the door when you ran upstairs with your 2 killer sons? You did not know to lock the door. The 911 lady told her to lock the door. She said, okay, hold on, let me get up and lock it. I'm so confused about what's going on. So the sons, you hear them saying, you can hear, she said, I hear my sons coming. So all of a sudden you hear her screaming, the police is on the way, the police is coming. And she got back away from them and got back on the phone with the 911 lady. And the 911 lady said they still coming. Y'all, when y'all ever have called 911 before and they be just like, who's there? And how many people is it? And what part of the house is it? And what kind of weapon do they have? Baby, I don't want to talk about none of that. I need you to send 911 right now, today. They keep saying they're on the way. But y'all, I know a girl that worked for 911. They actually do be typing while they're talking to y'all. So 911 is really being dispatched. They are really being dispatched, but it don't feel like it because the people keep asking you all types of damn questions. But these was her sons. Then they poured gasoline all over the house, turned the gas on, lit the lighter, lit it, and they went outside and the house did not burn. That's when they went back into the house to say, okay, we got to go ahead and unalive them with objects, knives and pow-pows, okay? So they got caught. The police came, locked them both up. Both of them. Y'all see right there on the screen, that's them in court. The courtroom is trying to give them the life sentence, 30 years, 20 years. The damn parents, y'all, said no, that wasn't right. It wasn't their character. And I don't want them to get that time. The father and the mother said that they don't want their sons to go to prison. I just want them to get about 10 years. Maybe they'll learn a lesson in 10 years. But you got one son that's saying that he been trying to kill your ass since he was 11 years old. He's 22 years old, and at 11 years old, he's been planning to kill, unalive you, lady. And when they trying to give these 2 dudes attempted murder charges, hey, blessings, attempted murder charges, you get your little rabbit tail on that stand and you say, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because my sons, they didn't mean to stab me in the back. They didn't mean to hit my husband in the head with the gun and then stab him. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but they didn't mean it. They didn't mean to do this, Your Honor. So why the hell did you call 911, lady? Why did you call 911? Because you was fear for your life. You was fear. They got to be more to this. Got to be more to the story than these kids to feel like this. I don't know, Most Hated. I don't know, because you've been planning to kill these people, unalive them since you was 11 and you 22. Have these parents did something to y'all? Just like Most Hated just said. Have they been doing things to y'all? Because you 11 years old, you don't know nothing about no insurance policy. And you wouldn't get the money if you was underage. You right, Most Wanted. Let me put you up here. Because at 11 and your other brother was underage too, because the mother said, I think they said, why do you think your sons would want to unalive you and your husband? And she said, for the insurance money. But if he'd been planning this since he was 11 years old, Dodo Brain, okay? If he was planning this since he was 11, he would not be able to get the insurance money until he was of age. So what is going on in this big house that y'all got? They got up there and told the people, I don't want them to go to prison. I just don't. 10 years, that's it. And I want them out. So Most Hated, you probably is right. You're probably right. Because it don't make sense at all. It don't make sense at all.
Cameron Irvin is nearly hysterical as he's processed into the Gwinnett County Jail shortly after his arrest for trying to kill his parents. In a separate room, 19-year-old Christopher confesses to the crime.
Never in my wildest dreams would I picture myself doing that. And that sorry doesn't begin to describe it, but
Gwinnett County 911, what's the location of the emergency? Yes, please send someone to my house. My children are trying to kill me. Okay, what do you mean that your children are trying to kill you? They've attacked me and my husband. They drugged us with Xanax. They've attacked us. They're trying to kill us. My husband has distracted him, and I was just able to get to the phone. Please hurry. Okay. Please. You said your husband has distracted him? He's been distracted him. So how can you get to the phone? Please hurry, please. They're 22 and 17. Please. Okay, how did they try to kill you? They're trying to strangle us and shoot us, and they put Xanax in our food, and they thought we were asleep. They tried to attack us. They beat me up. They beat him up. They trying to kill us. Please.
Both describe a distant relationship with their parents and pressure to excel in sports, college, and the military.
talking about 14, but I really didn't pay attention. I wish we could have been a more cohesive family unit. That doesn't justify what we did. Explains a lot, though. By any means.
In several hours of interrogation tapes, the teens are cooperative, admitting they tried to set their parents' house on fire, then tried to stab, suffocate, and beat them to death when the explosion plan failed.
When I found it yesterday, blessings, it was 4 days that had been posted. So I got to go back and research it again, too. But
Brothers who describe each other as best friends are reunited.
Oh, God.
17-year-old Cameron still sobbing uncontrollably.
That's not right, though. I love you, man. Fucking bud. Put together.
2 brothers were sentenced to 20 years in prison for trying to kill their parents last year.
First of all, I'd like to apologize.
So my girl Most Hated, she said the sad part, the kids knew their actions would lead them to jail, but yet they still did it anyway. They had no fear in their heart, nor did they feel life had a purpose of living. That's the big question. Exactly. Dalvin, what's up, brother? Exactly, Most Hated. Listen, they wanted to give these people 20 years. They did give them 20 years, but the parents only wanted them to do 10. But after they have done all of that to you, who the hell, even when they come home, I wouldn't want to be around them. I'm sorry. They masked, I had them, but the enemy done took over, and I don't know what to do. I'm going to love you from across town, and I need to have my house with surveillance around it. In my bedroom, I need to have alarms. You hear me? Call me on FaceTime me, baby.
23-year-old Christopher Irvin and his 19-year-old brother Cameron pled guilty to 13 charges in connection with the crime at their Atlanta area home in September 2015, in which they allegedly drugged their parents Yvonne and Zachary, beat them, stabbed them, and tried to set the house on fire. Despite the horror they went through, these parents have forgiven.
That's what I needed a response, Blessings. Thank you. She said they would never be around me ever. Exactly, but they're your children. You still gotta love them. You can't take the love away. But if they had no respect in my life after I given them life, I ain't gonna be able to trust them. Alice, Miss Fletch, how you doing, baby? I will never be able to have these children around me ever. I wouldn't give a damn if I had carried their ass 9 months. Y'all have drugged me and my husband, your daddy. And y'all have beat us. You have stabbed us. You have tried to pow us. And they gonna go see them. They going to go visit them every week. Send the Christmas packages to the prison and everything.
Given their boys and asked the judge for mercy.
I don't see myself as a victim.
Listen.
I'm a father first.
Okay.
Knew that there was something terribly that went wrong during this span. And I had no other choice but to forgive them.
The prosecution asked for 50 years, but the judge sentenced them to 20 years with 30 years of probation, and they will be eligible for parole after 10 years.
I'm extremely regretful.
These decisions are never easy for the court.
The brothers apologized, expressed remorse, and pled guilty to their crimes. They also expressed their love for their parents, who they will only be able to see when they come to visit them in prison.
They expressed their love for their parents. Bull, and I'm going to say it, shit. And I'm a cuss, and I am. I am, and that's what it is. Because let me tell you something. Love don't hurt. I don't give a damn what somebody have taught you. My girl said she remember this story. But love don't hurt. And if anybody is in any type of regular relationship and you being hurt, that's not love. And as a parent, when your child, we know our children not to come in the house on time or spend their lunch money at the store instead of at school, not listening, don't clean their room, that type of stuff. Not nobody trying to harm you, take you out of here. I will make them do a full-time sentence, my girl Blessing said. Miss Alice, she is speaking. Blessing said that's good, young. Listen, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I love my babies. Let me tell you something about me. When I tell you I love my children, I love my children. I love my kids. And everybody know, don't mess with Wanda kids. But if, and they say you can't talk about something if you ain't walked through it, I'm never going to be comfortable. I'm never, ever going to be comfortable around my children again. Never. I'm never going to sleep good. I will become 100% paranoid, anxiety through the roof. How would you have a conversation? The conversation would not even be normal anymore. Like, what we going to talk about? What are we really going to talk about anymore? It's going to be awkward. Yeah, what you doing today? Oh, I'm still hurting from when you try to put the knife in me. And the dad, yeah. I'm still a little hurting a little bit too from when you took the pow and hit me over the head with his son. Oh, okay, Dad. I really shouldn't have hit you that hard. You know, like, what are we going to talk about? What? Let's talk with love. I will have severe anxiety around the boys. Yes, it don't make sense the way they grieving over their actions unless the kids was on drugs. Whoo, and a demon took over their body. It definitely was a demon that took over their body. That's definitely not a question. Because you know the enemy is definitely going to use what's close to you. Okay? But you definitely it's a fact, most hated. You definitely speak as fact. Y'all hold on for a second.